see this smile on my face, that's because of Harley Quinn.
Biggest boss, and I've been a triller.
I just walked out of Suicide Squad, so let me tell my thoughts on Suicide Squad. So Suicide Squad, it's bunch of DC baddies put together to fight a bigger baddie. The bigger baddie is more weird, magical, crazy, not the likes of Lex Luthor crazy, but still in a different way crazy. So before watching this movie, I never watched any trailer of Suicide Squad because I watched trailers of the movies before. I watched Conjuring trailer and the main scare scene has been spoiled in the trailer itself. Or in that fact, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Age of Ultron, all these have spoiled the shitload of fun and action sequences way too much in the trailer itself. So let's talk about Suicide Squad, me watching without the trailer. So the first question in this movie, is the movie good? I had a lot of fun watching this movie. It was good at times and it has its problems. It is messy. So let me talk about the good stuff of the movie. So my first and best part of this movie would be Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn is exceptional in this movie. She's beautiful, sexy, hot and crazy and net all put together to make you the best Harley Quinn we've ever seen in the screen. So I would like to see more of Harley Quinn. I would want to see Harley Quinn in a Batman movie, in a more crime thriller rather than a magical stuff. That would be great. That's just my thoughts on this. So my second favorite character in this movie would be Deadshot, played by Will Smith. He's charming, he's smart, he's funny, he's a loving guy. Apart from Deadshot and Harley Quinn, there are no other notable characters in this movie. There are a couple of characters, actually a lot of characters. If you take them out of this movie and replace them with other bunch of characters, you don't see any difference in the experience of this movie. So when it comes to this movie, Harley Quinn and Deadshot are the two brightest spots of this movie. So coming to the other good things about this movie, there are a lot of good things in this movie. First thing I would like to say is the soundtrack. Soundtrack in this movie is amazing. There are songs placed in this movie in certain sequences which make these sequences a lot better. And apart from this, the color tone of this movie is brilliant. So if you're looking for stylish, funky and it has everything, the people who like this stylish, funky way of shooting the movie would love this movie even better. And special mention goes to Batman. Yes, there's a Batman in this movie. Batman makes a cameo in this movie for a couple of scenes in the beginning of the movie and those scenes are amazing. I would like to see Ben Affleck as Batman in his standalone Batman movie which he's directing coming out. So another major aspect of this movie is Joker. Yes, Joker is in this movie, but it's very disappointing to see Joker in less screen time. Just not because of the Jared Leto acting, it's more of a screen time of the Joker. He's not a main character in this movie, he's more of a background character in this movie, which is really disappointing. But the take on the Joker is very interesting. He has got this cool outlook and which is really good. And when it comes to this Joker, it's very different from the Christopher Nolan Joker. The Christopher Nolan Joker had this master elaborate plans to just make a point. But this Joker is more of a mob boss hanging out in his club and doing his shit. So another character who had any development was El Diablo, who can conjure fire. He is a LA gang member who has done some nasty stuff in the past and who wants to be at peace and do no harm. It started out to be interesting in the beginning but turns out to be an ordinary at the end. And coming to the stuff I didn't like in the movie, there are a lot of stuff I didn't like in the movie. When it comes to characters, there are too many characters in the movie. When you have too many characters in the movie, without any motivation or development, you don't really care for them. When it comes to Amanda Waller, it's the same. She has no motivation whatsoever. She's just this evil lady. When it comes to the villain of this movie, Enchantress is the villain in this movie. She's the witch who's been living for ages, and at one point in the movie, she just tells, you don't have balls for it. Yes, she does say this. And at the final act of the movie, She's in the middle of the CGI where the tentacles are going stuff and she's destroying things and literally she's doing belly dance. She's moving her hip in a way that it looks like a belly dance. She's so weird, at one point it gets lame. The action sequence in the movie is very fast and quickly edited. It would have been much satisfactory if it was slowed down and more detailed. Most of the time Suicide Squad is fighting this weird looking creature who have no human element left in them. All I see them is coming out from all the places and Suicide Squad fighting them all over it. So movie is fun, has its moment, has great characters, and a talented cast who would have done great wonders if they were in a really good movie. We can safely say that we can look forward to these characters in upcoming DC cinematic universe. Apart from this, lack of motivation, character development, weird villain and messed up plot makes it an average experience. It could have been a whole lot better, but I would rate this 3 out of 5. If you like what you're seeing here, like, subscribe and comment.